Apronius, first off, let's get your view on that economic growth number coming through. 6.9%, slightly down from 7%. Are there any concerns right now around that slowdown in mining activity, or is this just a temporary blip?
Yeah, the mining sector, which is really contributing in the country's GDP, is a bit affected. As one of the mines, the gold mine, has been temporarily closed because of the renovation which is still going on. That has dampened the GDP growth by almost 1.5%. But again, the major issue is not the mining sector, it's the power sector.
Yeah.
As you know, we still have the power crisis, which is still ongoing, affecting the manufacturing sector and the service sector, which is contributing around 48% of the GDP.
Yeah.
So the mining sector is not a major issue. The major issue is the power sector, which is really affecting the GDP.
And
comparing to the last quarter's GDP, the power sector has gone down by almost from 10.2 to 5.5. So the major contribution is the power sector, which is really driving the GDP growth downwards. As you know, the power sector is really driving the other sectors of the economy, like the service sector and the manufacturing sector. But again, the mining sector is affected by the closure of one of the key mines in the country.
Let's talk about the contribution then from the oil and gas sector, specifically gas. We know that right now there's 6 wells providing gas. That's at Mnazi Bay and Songa. To what extent are these gas finds starting to help boost power as yet, or is it really going to be around the infrastructure, for example, that envisaged rather pipeline that needs to be built in order to kickstart a power contribution from the sector?
Yeah, the power sector, particularly the gas sector, which is coming with the new discovery in the southern part of Tanzania, is expected to contribute massively in the economic growth. As for now, we know that the country is facing the power crisis. The natural gas sector is contributing almost 50% of the power generation in the country. So you can see how important the sector at the moment and in the future, because the rain part of it is really affected with the climate change. So the energy sector from the natural gas is going to really contribute in the country GDP, but a lot has to be done in terms of investments from the public sector and the private sector, which is really lagging behind. So what is required at the moment is mobilizing more resources locally, especially from the private sector, that could contribute a lot into production of the energy sector. So what is required, and the government needs to do at the moment, is to encourage the private sector to invest in the energy sector, particularly natural gas, which might contribute in the production of energy, employment, and the power sector in general.
And as you say, there's that disconnect between the potential in the future, of course, with the oil and gas playing a major part, and reality on the ground. Apronius, thanks so much for your views today. Apronius Mbilinyi, economist at the Economic and Social Research Foundation.